So last week we got the absolute motherload of GTA 6 leaks. I mean, literally it was what, like 90 videos, like 200 something gigs of content leaked from the alpha of the game. Of course, over the last couple of days, Take-Two has been trying to sort of erase all of that from the internet. Rockstar, of course, did put out their statement, which I covered a couple days ago, but still, it's been kind of nuts as far as GTA 6 leaks go. Well, apparently that same leaker who leaked all of that kind of leaked the budget of the game that Rockstar is planning to spend. And as you can read, it is just flat out nuts. $2 billion is how much GTA 6 is going to cost. So where's this all coming from? Now, look, I'm just going to say it. Take it with a grain of salt. Things could definitely change. I'm sure the actual amount isn't like exactly 2 billion. It might be under, it might be over. But this was the tweet. So the person responsible for that Rockstar hack apparently had access to a bunch of, financial documents. And that's sort of what this is saying. This was the actual like DM where the info was given. The actual leaker said, "Do you have an interest in Take-Two Rockstar games? Let me have a look. I now have access to their source code." I guess the leaker was trying to like sell this info. And then in the next DM post at the top, no docs apparently, but GTA 6 has been in development since 2014 with over $2 billion spent on it so far. So again, these DMs are coming from that leaker who leaked all the info. So you would imagine this is pretty legitimate. But that is crazy. I mean, we kind of knew that the game was sort of in development since 2014. Not like hardcore development, probably early development things, trying to figure out the story and all that, where they're setting the location. But the number $2 billion. Now, before we even get into like what the hell could they be spending $2 billion on, let's actually take a look at the previous Rockstar games. GTA 5, 10 years ago, the estimated cost for it was almost $300 million. Now, obviously, again, that was 10 years ago. Gaming was a little bit smaller. Red Dead Redemption 2, the estimate of how much it cost to make was actually a little under $1 million. This guy said 944 mil. That might be overshooting it a bit. I've seen other estimates that it's sort of near like the 600, 700 mil mark, but still, let's just say 600 to $900 million for Red Dead Redemption 2. Clearly, as time goes on, they're spending more and more money. And of course, Red Dead Redemption 2 was much bigger of a game than GTA 5. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 had every single Rockstar developer working on it. So that also added to the cost. Plus, like it says, marketing is definitely a big thing. Honestly, that 2 billion number, probably half of it, if not even more, is going just to marketing. And if you do think 2 billion is like too much, they should not be spending that. GTA 5 10 years ago made 1 billion in its first 3 days. And again, that was when the gaming community was presumably a little bit of a smaller market than it is today. And then Red Dead Redemption 2, which isn't even that big compared to the GTA franchise, made 700 million in its first weekend. So if Rockstar wants to spend $2 billion on GTA 6, they're more than likely going to be making that money back. I mean, I think GTA Online in its entirety has made almost close to $10 billion. So hey, this is just a couple of years of shark cards for them. But why? What could they be spending this money on? So this was a little article, or this was a paragraph from an article that sort of gives you an idea of what 2 billion could be spent on. So this number would reflect the entire budget of the game, including all the years of development, which, includes developer costs, paying them, all that, marketing and advertising deals, which can be expensive. I mean, look, marketing is definitely going to be the biggest cost to this. Publishing and distribution costs of physical and digital media, including overseas shipments, any post-launch content, including expansions and story DLCs, and the lucrative online component for GTA 6. Now, I know it's sort of a meme that Rockstar, they don't release story mode DLCs anymore, but the biggest leak we got before this previous GTA 6 leak was that the game was going to be a little bit smaller scale at launch, and that over time, over like a year or 2, 3 years, Rockstar are going to be adding more and more content to it in single player. So this $2 billion number takes that into account, I guess, as well. And then also, of course, if the online is going to go on forever, it might also include that. Also, another thing that wasn't mentioned in that paragraph, music licensing. That's not really a thing for Red Dead Redemption, but in GTA, music licensing does cost a bit of money. So I'm sure that adds on to the amount they have to spend. But so far, I mean, this is pretty realistic, in all honesty, for a game the scale of GTA 6. I mean, this is going to be Rockstar's game for the next 10 years, probably. So $2 billion to spend on it actually isn't that crazy, even though it does sound crazy at first. I mean, what game costs $2 billion? I mean, that is an absurd statement to make. That GTA 6, a single game, can cost $2 billion. But in all honesty, that makes me even more excited. After watching most of the leaked videos and stuff, I mean, that got me excited. But hearing that they're actually spending the money, they're actually using all that shark card cash from GTA Online, GTA 6 is probably going to be like one of the best games of all time. I don't know if that's maybe just being too optimistic at this point, but it does seem like Rockstar and Take-Two are going to be going all out on this game. So that is an update. Over the next couple of days, I want to sort of maybe try and talk a little bit more about the giant leak. There's not really a whole bunch we can talk about because we can't show anything, because then Take-Two will just like strike the channel and then you won't see it. But I'm gonna try and figure out a way to sort of discuss that a little bit more, because there were some very interesting things that were leaked that I think are just interesting to discuss. So be on the lookout for that. But thank you all for watching. That's going to do it for the video. Of course, if there's any more GTA 6 content, leaks, anything, news, I'll let you guys know. Hopefully, we're going to be getting that GTA 6 trailer soon. But thank you all for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA content. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.